Before exploring the brand new Celebrity Ascent, I wanted to give you some ship facts. She is 1,073 feet in length and sails at a cruising speed of 21.8 knots with 3,200 guests and roughly 1,400 crew from over 60 countries. She's also longer and taller than the original Edge Class Series ships, Edge and Apex, with a total of 17 decks.
Hey everyone, Hank with Outer Rim Travels here, and welcome to the absolutely stunning and luxurious Celebrity Ascent. She is just unbelievable. I've been aboard one day, completely sold on the Edge Class Series ships, Celebrity Cruises. Just wow, that's all I can say. We're going to do our walkthrough of the ship, starting on deck 3, then we'll go to 4 and 5, and we'll hit the pool deck up on 14 and check out some of those public spaces. All right, so hope you enjoy this tour. Let's go, come on.
Celebrity Cruises invests between $7.5 and $10 million on their art. This piece is by UK-based artist Benjamin Thomas Taylor. Let's kick it off at Guest Relations on Deck 3. This is where you come with any questions about your stateroom, billing, that kind of thing. Everyone is super, super friendly. Check out the live art, constantly in motion. The center of the ship is the Martini Bar in the Grand Plaza, and the one on Celebrity Ascent, unlike the original ships, allows guests to sit 360 degrees around the bar. It's really, really beautiful. At the aft of the ship, you've got Tuscan, the first of the complimentary main dining restaurants. This is Italian-inspired dining, and it's got a really nice ambiance. It's inspired by Italian fashion and film. The restaurant seats 384 guests. Yes, and I'm going to be sharing our meals with you. Here's the eggplant bruschetta. Then I had a really nice roasted pumpkin salad. And my main entree was the pappardelle alla veneziana. Delicious. And I can't go without my cannoli. I love cannoli so much. Directly across from Tuscan, you've got the second main dining restaurant, which is Normandie, French-inspired. It evokes springtime in Paris. This restaurant also seats 384 guests. These two are only available for dinner, by the way. While there are menu items exclusive to each restaurant, the escargot and the French onion soup are available any night of your cruise. This baked brie cheese, however, is one of the exclusives at Normandie. It was divine. Here is my entree, beef sirloin en croûte, and the creamiest New York cheesecake you've ever had in your life. I've got to say that meal was perfection. On your way back to midship, you're going to come across these vertical slats which expose intentionally the hull of the ship. So it's kind of like the insides of the ship as art. Absolutely incredible. And it's part of all Edge series ships. So you can find it on Edge, Apex, Beyond, and now Ascent. Here we've got the Captain's Club section and Concierge. Over here is a little Concierge lounge.
Here we are on deck 4, about to check out some of these spaces.
You've got Craft Social Bar off on this side, which is a pub style / sports bar type vibe at that bar. And a little further down, Le Grand Bistro, which is open for lunch and completely transforms for dinner, where Le Petit Chef takes over and you've got dinner theater that comes to life right on your plate. This is a specialty dining venue. A little further down, you've got Le Voyage by Chef Daniel Boulud. He is a Michelin-starred chef, and this is his second signature restaurant at sea. It's been redesigned as well. This is definitely something I'd like to try on a longer Celebrity Cruise, hopefully on the next one. Directly across from Le Voyage, you've got Café Al Bacio. This is where you come for your specialty coffees, and those are an extra charge. However, all pastries are complimentary, and they've got some really good ones. Next to that, you've got iLounge and the photo gallery. I'm kind of a tech nerd, but I couldn't figure out how to get on the internet. Just come over to iLounge and they will hook you up in no time. It didn't even take a couple of minutes.
Here we are at the Shore Excursions desk. This is where you'd come to book shore excursions if you haven't already done so in the app. I would always pre-book those.
Yes, I definitely pre-book shore excursions in the app. You don't want to arrive on the ship to find out your excursion is sold out.
And right across from Shore Excursions, you've got the FutureCruise Desk. This is where you book your next cruise. If you've booked through a travel advisor, like myself, the agency automatically picks up the new booking. So no harm done there. We can continue to work with you for that future cruise.
Guests always tell me, but I have no idea what my future cruise is. I haven't even gotten off this ship. Don't worry, this is just a placeholder. That secures your spot for any future cruise. Off to this side, you've got the celebrity shops. And if you're like me, you definitely want to pick up a souvenir and bring some stuff home for family. The Celebrity Collection has all your celebrity logo gear, and they had tons of Ascent inaugural merchandise, which, of course, I had to pick up. All the way forward, we've got the theater. And this is an absolute technological marvel. It's just mind-blowing what goes on inside this space. From that gigantic screen that is basically the backdrop to every show, to the lighting effects and the sound. I mean, definitely another level. And the performances that took place inside this theater are just as mind-blowing. Without a doubt, it was some of the highest quality entertainment that I've ever experienced at sea. It truly is an impressive space, you know, when you're standing right there in the middle of it. A quick stroll from the theater and you're at the club. During the day, they host game shows and, really fun stuff in this venue. But in the evening, it transforms into another entertainment space. And we saw the most sensational show on night 2 at the club. Let's take a quick walk through the casino. And this is actually a really decent sized casino. You've got all the machines you could think of and plenty of tables. But one of the nice things, if you're one of those folks that can't really go into the casinos in Vegas because of the smell of smoke, these casinos are smoke-free. So it's really nice to just hang out, and especially if you're a non-smoker. You can spend hours in here just blowing all your money. Or if luck is on your side, maybe winning some. Let's continue walking aft, and eventually we're going to come across Cosmopolitan Restaurant, the third main dining restaurant aboard Celebrity Ascent. Celebrity Cruises describes Cosmopolitan as new American favorites prepared with exciting global influences. But I'll be completely honest, we chose to dine Italian, French, and Greek, Mediterranean, rather than take the American dining option. However, we did have a couple of really, really lovely breakfasts here at Cosmopolitan. On a longer cruise, we will definitely dine here in the evening. See that wine collection on the right? Here's a quick shot of what I had for breakfast one day at Cosmopolitan. Those waffles, different sauces, and the bacon. But this egg white omelet with that feta block in the middle was a work of art all on its own. So directly across from Cosmopolitan, you've got the fourth and final main dining restaurant, Cyprus, which is, their Mediterranean and Greek dining experience. Absolutely stunning. We actually chose this for our first night's dinner, and if you walk over here, this was the table that we were seated at. I mean, you can't sail aboard a Greek ship and not have Mediterranean food, right? Isn't the lighting absolutely beautiful in this restaurant? So for my appetizer, I went with the Greek mesa board that had the olives, dolmas, and sardines with tzatziki and different sauces, and the salmon tartare. But the star of the show was easily that short rib, probably the best I've ever had in my life. The same with the creme brulee, not the typical custard you get on ships. Another guest in our party had the apple pie a la mode, and they loved it. Now, all the way aft, you've got Eden, which actually consists of a restaurant, bar, cafe, and an entertainment space. So here we're on deck 5, where you've got, the main entertainment area and really nice chill vibe during the day. However, during the evenings, like the club, this transforms into a spectacular entertainment venue. As you walk forward, you come across the Chocolatier. And from what I've been told, if you sit in this space, you can hear little birds chirping, and I didn't experience that, but another thing to try next time. Guests who book an Aqua Class suite have access to Blu. And this restaurant is just so beautiful. I'm glad that I was able to walk through and show you guys the space, because the other exclusive dining venue, Lumine, is for retreat guests, and I did not have access to that one. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? So remember, you've got to book an Aqua Class suite for access to that one. Further down, you've got another specialty restaurant. This is Fine Cut Steakhouse. Fine Cut Steakhouse is definitely on my list for my next celebrity cruise. Just look at those views. Wow. I hear the service here is an art unto itself. Directly across from Fine Cut Steakhouse, you've got Raw on 5, which is your seafood restaurant. You're going to be able to get sushi here, as well as oysters, crab, lobster. There you go. And in the evenings, the magic carpet lowers to deck 5 and becomes an extension of Raw on 5. Something else to look forward to on my next celebrity cruise. Once you pass Raw on 5, you're going to come across World Class Bar. And the really cool thing about this little bar is you're going to find specialty cocktails you will not get anywhere else on board. So you just might discover that new favorite cocktail, and this is where you're going to have to come to order that particular drink at World Class Bar.
So while on most cruise ships you do board through the main atrium, Grand Plaza area, aboard Celebrity Ascent, we came aboard through the art gallery. So right away, this is going to be a completely different cruise experience. Just that much more elevated. Let's check it out.
So much of the artwork was just so beautiful. And I will say, on the last day, if you walk through this area, you're going to notice so much of it was purchased. So if art auctions are your thing, you may want to prioritize that, especially on these shorter cruises. walking forward through the art gallery, you're going to come across the second level of the theater. See it back there? And right next to that, you've got the second level of the club. This is actually where Mama Otero met Captain Tassos on that second night after that performance that I mentioned earlier here at the club. We've reached deck 8, and we're going to show you around our stateroom. So, spoiler, both of us loved the infinite veranda. I know that the reviews are kind of mixed on that, but it really does add to the space in the room. And, whether or not you open the veranda, you still have those gorgeous views that you would normally have from any veranda. Here we are. We were 8264. Let's walk inside. The stateroom feels just so much roomier with the couch there on the right and then the bed closer to the veranda. Personally, I really like this layout of the room. And here is the infinite veranda. It's just wonderful. Sit out there and have your breakfast and have that additional space as part of the actual cabin. Here's a little desk. And you've got your power outlets and USB ports right there. Little fridge underneath that. Plenty of drawer and cabinet space. And check out the bathroom. Really spacious shower. Excellent water pressure. The toilet is just in the right place. And look at the sink. Really nice, spacious sink as well. Okay, my mom's going to give you her thoughts on the Celebrity Ascent. Go, take it away, Mom. What do you think?
I think it has been wonderful. Celebrity Ascent has been the best experience this year for me.
Really?
Yeah. I love cruising. It has been my lifetime's pleasure.
Yeah, and now you're really spoiled because you go on all the best ships.
Yeah. And I do love my Disney cruises,
Same.
of course, and Virgin Voyages.
Okay, so where does this Celebrity Ascent rank? At least for this year.
It ranks number 1.
Wow.
Because it has been outstanding in all areas. From the superb food.
Yeah.
The dining has been wonderful. The service from the people has been tremendous. I cannot stress enough how wonderful they've been.
Yeah, everybody's smiling and happy to be here and, to serve. It's not like they feel forced or anything. It feels very like they're happy to be here.
And then also, the shows have been Broadway quality shows.
Right.
Wonderful.
Tons of energy. That piano player was killer.
Fantastic.
Agreed.
And then also, let's see, the room, the cabin has been just about the best. So comfortable, roomy, the shower, everything has been perfect.
I've got to agree. The cabin, this stateroom has been fantastic. I'm with you there.
Okay, let's see. Food, service,
Entertainment.
cabin.
You met the captain.
I met the captain.
Or at least 50% of the captains,
the
right?
captain was
Very nice.
so nice and so easy to talk to
Yep.
and take a picture with.
We got to go find his brother.
Yes, Demetrius, we're
Yes.
missing him. So yeah, it has been an overall it has exceeded my expectations.
Right, perfect tagline.
Yes, Celebrity has been awesome.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for the quick interview.
You're welcome, my son.
That wasn't too bad.
No,
Was it?
No, it was good.
Okay.
Morning, heading into Oceanview Cafe, nice and early so you guys can check out the buffet. Huge, open, wide space. We really have enjoyed the buffet on the Celebrity Ascent. Let's head in, come on.
And the first thing you come across as you enter Oceanview Cafe is the hand washing station. So, look at the size of the sink. It's not like two little sinks that were placed there after the fact. This is kind of post-COVID and really thought out a little bit more. going to start here at the bakery. You can check out some of the breads and muffins and danishes and things. I've got to tell you that the amount of variety at this buffet just blows every other competitor out of the water. Here you've got your cheeses, little hams and salami and things, fresh fruits as an art form. Just look at how beautiful everything is laid out first thing in the morning. Doesn't it look like a work of art? Here's the carvery station, where you're gonna get your roasted ham, carved fresh. And then, of course, you've got your pork sausages, bacon, and roasted potatoes. And there are several of these repeated throughout the buffet. Just so much variety. Here at the pancake station, I couldn't get a clear shot of the pancakes. They have them covered, which is nice, but I can report pancakes and waffles, very tasty. Check out this caramelized apple. And they also had caramelized banana. Here is the eggs your way. You can get your customized omelet right here. There you go, some more bacon, sausage, and hash browns were yummy. The cereal station. The different types of cereals and puddings. Next up, yogurts and muesli. Everything's so fresh, so nice. Here are the drink stations where you get your coffees, your juice. Here you've got ketchup and mustard and sauces and ice and water.
Here we are, heading into the pizza zone. Yum.
Unfortunately, it was too early for pizza, but the pizza was delicious. Can't wait to try it on my next celebrity cruise. Over on this side, you've got the Oceanview Bar. Another little bar tucked away the side of the Oceanview Cafe.
It's nice and early, and I wanted to show you guys one of the highlights of these ships, the magic carpet.
So the magic carpet is considered specialty dining. It's dinner on the edge, but come on, I think these views are worth it. So overall, Celebrity Ascent has 32 distinct food and beverage experiences, 14 cafes, bars, and lounges, 8 specialty restaurants. You've got 4 main dining and 4 complimentary dining venues, and then the 2 exclusive restaurants. But check out this view. Wow. Let's take a quick spin around the resort or pool deck area. Just look at all the space. And yes, that martini glass shaped thing is a hot tub. Plenty of comfortable seating all around the ship, and a very decent sized pool. By the way, the Octopus you keep seeing, each ship has its unique artwork at the pool deck. The mirror octopus is Celebrity Ascent's art piece. We've reached the Rooftop Garden. A really nice place to hang out during the day, maybe grab a cocktail, and in the evening you've got live bands that perform out there. It becomes a really lively space. Or you can also grab a bite to eat at the Rooftop Garden Grill, which is a specialty restaurant, so there's an additional cost to that. Finally, let's head over to the Sunset Bar, the space aboard the Edge class ships designed by Nate Berkus. It's a really spectacular little bar, and the views are like nothing you've ever seen in your life. Just imagine sipping on a cocktail, watching the wake of the ship, this beautiful little bar as you sail off into the sunset.
All right, so before we wrap up this video, I wanted to give you my thoughts on Celebrity Ascent and Celebrity Cruises in general. It's been quite a few years since I sailed on Celebrity, but I'm happy to report everything is just as incredible as I remember, from the smiling faces of the crew to the incredible food, which we did not have any specialty dining this time. I mean, you don't really have time with a 3-day cruise. So I'm talking about the complimentary, the dining that's included. It was all top-notch, absolutely delicious. And the shows, the entertainment was incredible. So an incredible piano player with this energy that just exhausted me watching him. We saw a fantastic magician that blew our minds. So the shows were, really, really good too. And nice mix. Back in the day, it skewed a little older, but a lot of young folks on this cruise. So you had the older folks, kind of middle, and we did see some families with kids, so that was nice too. Very nice blend. From the moment we stepped on board, instead of walking through the atrium, or the grand hall, we walked through the art gallery. So right there, that tells you you're in for a different experience. This was pure luxury. And I've mentioned in other vlogs, we went on Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, and the Disney Magic this year. While all of them have their incredible, their wonderful little perks here and there, this overall was probably the best cruise experience of 2023. So very nice to wrap up the year aboard Celebrity Cruises. And excited to announce that in January, I will be boarding the largest ship in the world, the Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas. And I'll be bringing you guys all that footage. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you on the next one. As always, have an out of this world day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.